So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, has the potential to become one of the greatest strikers in England, if not Europe, Peter. And his recent form has been quite spectacular. And you just hope now that he steers clear of injury and he keeps developing. Should that be the case, he's...
Shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
James gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. João Pedro. Bogle. Ampadu. Longstaff. Justin. Gently done. Colwell. Moved on forwards. Palmer. Caicedo. Knocks it out wide. Cucurella. Garnacho. Oh, such a clever touch. That's an excellent interception. Bogle, aim forwards. Longstaff. Ampadu. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Gnonto. Oh, this is a corner. Lewin hits it! James, forwards and with intent. Fernandez. João Pedro. Garnacho. Calvert-Lewin. Gnonto. Harrison. James. That is good strength. Harrison. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Out to the left it goes. That's Palmer. And here's Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Chalobah cuts out the pass. Caicedo. Palmer. Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
We can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
After 3 minutes is number 24, Reece James.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bornau shifted upfield. Palmer. Fernandez. Out to the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Longstaff. Bornau. Bogle. James. Harrison. Ampadu. And it's Longstaff. Harrison. James. It's run loose here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's found a way through, and he's had a shot! And they've got rid. Calvert-Lewin. Gnonto. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Gnonto. Very nicely done. That is a brilliant interception. Fernandez. Caicedo. Garnacho. Palmer. Clearly not happy with that. Burnau. Justin. Caicedo. Garnacho. Bogle did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Bogle. Longstaff. James. Ampadu. Caicedo. Palmer. Gnonto. Longstaff. Gnonto. Harrison. Gnonto. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's well seen too. Longstaff. James. Moved on forwards. Harrison done delicately. That's been won straight back. Played into the middle. Longstaff. Now it's Gnonto. James. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Palmer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's not taking him long. That's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Keeper's dealt with that. Burnau. That's really well manoeuvred. Bogle. Now who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bogle. James. Ampadu. Laid back in. Now it's James. Delivered across. They've played it short. showing good feet. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. James. And he's heaved it away. Garnacho. James. Chalobah. Palmer. João Pedro. James. And it's James. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. Now here's the delivery. Longstaff. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Fernandez. João Pedro. Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
João Pedro really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Neto. João Pedro. Caicedo. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. James. Burnau. Harrison. Colwell. Caicedo. Garnacho looks to get on the end of this. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chalobah makes the interception. Palmer. João Pedro. Bogle, aim forwards. Burnau, gently done. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Chalobah. Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! Gnonto. Ampadu. Longstaff. Now it's Gnonto. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played forward. And it's Palmer. And here's Neto. Played out to the right. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. That's not going far. Garnacho. Brilliantly cut out. Burnau. Justin. Longstaff. Calvert-Lewin. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's James. Chalobah gets good distance on it. James looking to add to his goal. Caicedo. Palmer. João Pedro. Harrison. James. Longstaff. Gnonto. And here's Longstaff. That is lovely. And here's Longstaff. And it's Calvert-Lewin! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Calvert-Lewin demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
After 15 minutes is number 9, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
He is through here. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Harrison. Bogle. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedro Neto. That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Burnau. Longstaff is onto it in a flash.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Harrison. That's a cute ball. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Longstaff! That has been knocked clear. Garnacho. Caicedo. He has found the way through. Garnacho. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Longstaff. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Harrison. Burnau forwards and with intent. Ampadu. Longstaff. And it's Ampadu. Longstaff! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Sanchez sends that a long way. Fernandez. Palmer. James. Colwell gets over and intercepts. Fernandez. João Pedro. Out to the right. James crosses. Bogle getting this one clear. Longstaff, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And here's Calvert-Lewin. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Cucurella. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Over to the left. Cross. That had too much on it. Harrison. Longstaff. Harrison. Bornau. Bornau shifted upfield. Harrison. Ampadu. Longstaff. Tries a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Palmer. And it's lofted through here. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety. It's a throw-in. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he's there to clear it. Calvert-Lewin. James! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Chalobah, and it goes cross-field. Palmer. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Palmer. João Pedro. Pedro. Big chance! He scores! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 21 minutes is number 7, Pedro Neto.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Longstaff, aim forwards. Longstaff, gently done. Gnonto. And it's Calvert-Lewin! Chance again? No.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
much defending, but that'll do. Longstaff. Harrison. Now it's Gnonto. Gnonto! Harrison played out towards the right wing. Across it goes. Chalobah attempts a clearance. Harrison, oh, good spread. Longstaff. Now it's Gnonto. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. James takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. So who's he picking out? Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? There's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
James. Bogle, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Garnacho. Chance to play it in. Decent chance! Oh, that is very close.
Caicedo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Deception. His positioning was spot on. James. Bogle. Garnacho looking to get on the end of this. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Moved on forwards. James. Bogle. Ampadu. Longstaff. Ampadu. Harrison. Bogle. Bogle making good progress on the right-hand side. Harrison. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gnonto. Gnonto!
Gnonto really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
João Pedro. Out to the right. Pedro Neto. And he's managed to get free. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It clear. And it's Caicedo. Palmer laid out to the left flank. Garnacho. Palmer. That's a good ball. Harrison does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. There's no flag. Calvert-Lewin couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Pedro Neto. Into the channel. Fernandez. Oh, it's played into the area. Yonto. Now it's Longstaff. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Caicedo. João Pedro. Spread out to the left. Justin. Burnau. Ampadu. And it's played forward. James. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Caicedo. Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. Palmer. And here's Neto. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's gone for it! Super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, that is a bit special. And now he has 2.
After 29 minutes is number 24.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looks to the other side. James. Bogle. James looking to run onto it. Harrison. Hit into... It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bogle. That's a promising run he's making on the right. James getting this one clear. Caicedo. 15 minutes till half-time. Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Can he get onto this? James. That's really well manoeuvred. James. Caicedo. João Pedro. Harrison wins the duel this time. Ampadu. Yonto. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Great defending, strong and determined. João Pedro. Fernandez. João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
James. Ampadu shifted upfield. Garnacho. And it's Caicedo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Cucurella. Caicedo. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Nicely intercepted. Colwell. Caicedo laid out to the left flank. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Laid out wide. And it's Caicedo. Fernandes. Palmer. Out to the left it goes. Bornau is there and he can get that clear. Fernandes. Over to the left. Garnacho tries a cross. Well timed, excellent interception. James. Calmly anticipates. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. He has found the way through. Bogle, aim forwards. Harrison. Ampadu. Longstaff. Gnonto. That's good play. Played into the middle. Fernandes has played it long. Ampadu. James. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That pass has been well intercepted. Palmer. James. Pedro Neto. James on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Palmer. And he shoots! Ampadu have it back and can go again. Justin. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Cucurella. Caicedo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Calvert-Lewin laid out towards the right wing. James. It's Calvert-Lewin! More pressure on the opposition goal. Chalobah gets it away. And it's Justin. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Palmer. Colwell, gently done. Referee's given a throw. Ampadu. Cucurella cuts it out. Palmer. Gnonto. Palmer wins the duel this time. James. Palmer. Calvert-Lewin. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Longstaff. James. Colwell. Caicedo. Caicedo forwards and with intent. Now it's Harrison. Harrison. Ooh, delicate chip through. Carries far too far and out of play. Colwell. Chalobah. Fernandez. Caicedo. Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
James. Burnau. James. Burnau. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Caicedo. Oh, look at the space here. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Keeper's got good distance on that and claimed it back swiftly. Longstaff. And here's Calvert-Lewin! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Leeds United goal after 41 minutes is number 9, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. Caresses it through. Fernandez.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Longstaff. Justin. Quality ball. Calvert-Lewin chasing after it. Garnacho. Garnacho on a charge down the left. Palmer. João Pedro. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's had a crack. That has been knocked clear. Justin. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chalobah. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Burnau. Ampadu. Justin. Harrison moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Played out to the right. Chalobah gets rid without sophistication. And the pass is intercepted. Calvert-Lewin, it's Calvert-Lewin! Oh, that was no routine save.
Calvert-Lewin really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Pedro Neto, and it's Palmer. Caicedo. João Pedro, he's gone for goal! That carried quite a threat. Ampadu. Justin. That's been drilled forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Cucurella. Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There are a few waiting for it. Defending of the desperate variety. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That has been cut short. Chalobah. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedro Neto. And the finish! James. Ampadu. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ampadu. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Gnonto. Longstaff. Gnonto. Longstaff played with finesse. Palmer. Garnacho. And he's picked out the run. And he's on his way. Garnacho! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now that's well seen too. Gnonto. And here's Harrison. Proves too strong. Now it's João Pedro. And it's been played through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Longstaff. Justin. Gnonto. Chalobah. Caicedo. Palmer. João Pedro. Gnonto. James. Harrison. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash. Palmer. There's the whistle for half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's got away. Pedro Neto. Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! Palmer. Pedro Neto. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Gnonto. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Leeds United goal.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Chalobah. Palmer, aim forwards. James carries the ball down the right. Now here's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Garnacho! And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedro Neto. Longstaff too strong for his opponent there. Bornau, gently done. Harrison, forwards and with intent. Ampadu. Longstaff. Harrison. Longstaff. Ampadu. Harrison. Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
James. Pedro Neto. James. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch on to this? Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Bogle, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ampadu, and it's played forward. Now it's James. That's a fabulous ball. Longstaff, played out towards the right wing. Harrison. And here's Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Calvert-Lewin clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chalobah clears it away. João Pedro. He is through here. And it's Caicedo. Garnacho. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, good ball. No foul, says the referee. That's really well manoeuvred. And back to the keeper they go. Chalobah. Fernandes. Palmer. João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Fernandes. Who played through for the wide man. Pedro Neto. Lucas Perry claims it without any fuss. That is a little undercooked. And here's Garnacho. He's found a way through. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Justin getting this one clear. Longstaff shifted upfield. Colwell. Fernandez. João Pedro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Colwell. Palmer. João Pedro. Out to the right. And he has been fouled there. That has been cleared. Palmer. Garnacho. Caicedo. Applies the finish! No, not quite.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Longstaff.
Harrison played through into space. Dinks one through. Chalobah attempts a clearance. That's a cute ball. And he's there to get rid. Longstaff has got himself a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cleared away. James does really well to win the ball there. Harrison. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. James is there, and he can get that clear. Justin tries across. Palmer played out to the left flank. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Longstaff. Bogle. Ampadu. Harrison. Bornau goes forward. Longstaff gently done. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Longstaff spread out to the left. Was deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Cucurella. Palmer. Aim forwards. Bornau. Ampadu. Longstaff. Justin. Gnonto. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. Longstaff.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Harrison. Bogle. Bornau. Bornau forwards and with intent. Well timed, excellent interception. Garnacho. Caicedo. Palmer. Goes for a shot! That has been knocked clear. So much time and space here. Chance, surely! Harrison. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Ampadu shifted upfield. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Locked in behind. Now it's Longstaff. Colwell can get it clear. Palmer, aim forwards. Played out to the right. And it's James. Fernandez, played out towards the right wing. Chance! Same again, same outcome. Bornau, gently done. Longstaff has created one goal already. James. Bogle. Bogle hurtling down that right flank. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. James getting this one clear. And it's hoisted clear. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Garnacho. João Pedro. Out towards the flank. That's very neat. Caicedo. And here's Garnacho. Caicedo. Garnacho. Cleared without complication. Garnacho. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cucurella opts to play it back. Fernandez. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Cucurella. Garnacho. Harrison did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Palmer.
A reminder that foul and abusive language will not be
João
tolerated
Pedro.
in the stadium. Thank you.
Out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. That's really well cleared. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Cleared away. Palmer. Oh, good spread. It's played into the middle. It's gone! It is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Justin. Longstaff. Harrison. Back into the middle. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Longstaff! Fernandez gets it clear. Harrison.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's there to clear it. Calvert-Lewin. James, now he's off and running. Garnacho. And it's Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. James. Lovely feet. Palmer. Garnacho. Not Cuts it out wide. Cucurella crosses. And that is not finding anyone. Longstaff. Played towards the other side. And it's Bogle. James. Oh, that's nice. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Longstaff goes short. Colwell with the clearance. Ampadu. Justin. And here's Longstaff. There are a few waiting for it. The ball goes in. And here's Longstaff. Longstaff played back. Shapes to shoot! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
He's got four! That is remarkable!
After 64 minutes is number 9, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
João Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Crosses it in. It'll be a throw-in. Palmer. Palmer! And they've got their lead back. You don't keep those out. He just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Going for Chelsea. After 65 minutes is number 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Longstaff. Harrison. Ampadu. Moved on forwards. Garnacho. Garnacho going full tilt down the left. Played into space out wide. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
And the fourth official has advised that we have substitutions taking place.
Cucurella played in. And it's hoisted clear. James. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Aronson. James. And it's played forward. And it's Palmer. And here's Neto. Calmly anticipates. Justin. That's a lovely, neat pass. James. Caicedo. Palmer. João Pedro. Fernandes. Delivered with swing. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Fernandes plays it short. That's really well manoeuvred. He can run onto that. Now it's Gnonto. He is through here. He's cut it out. And a chance! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Aronson. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Burnau. Now it's Garnacho. Bogle. Ampadu.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gnonto. Calvert-Lewin. Longstaff. João Pedro. Played out to the right. João Pedro. Fernandes. Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Ball swung in. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Calvert-Lewin. He's got away. And it's Aronson. Well, played right into his path. Calvert-Lewin. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Garnacho. Chalobah. Colwell. Aim forwards. Cucurella. Chalobah. Palmer. Over to the left. He's going to be disappointed with that. Garnacho goes on a charge down the left. Aronson cuts it out. Gnonto done delicately. Longstaff. James. Ampadu. Burnau. James. Burnau, gently done. Chalobah. Palmer. Fernandez, laid out to the left flank. Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. Now it's Pedro. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Pedro Neto clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Garnacho. Get a throw in. And it's Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. And it's played forward. Out for a throw. Palmer puts a cross in. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. James gets across to intercept that. Palmer. João Pedro. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
João Pedro is offering a wry smile there.
Bogle shifted upfield. Chalobah. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Justin producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Gnonto. Palmer. Aronson. Oh, easy pickings there. Palmer. Fernandez. James, forwards and with intent. Palmer. Fernandez. João Pedro. Ampadu cuts out the pass. Do have a chance to counter here. Longstaff. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Burnau, gently done. James. And it's Caicedo. Here's Fernandez. Steaming on goalwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
James. Pedro Neto. And he's onside. Bornau tries to clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bornau aim forwards. Fernandez. Palmer. Fernandez. Palmer. And it's Caicedo. Colwill. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He has found the way through. Danger averted for now. Aronson. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Ampadu.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
James picks it up now. That's going to go a long way. Defending of the desperate variety. Another throw-in. That's a throw. Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's James. And it's Aronson. And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to get it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Neto. James. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. Fernandez. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Palmer. João Pedro. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Palmer! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Ball comes in. Bogle getting this one clear. Now it's Pedro Neto. Fernandez. And here's Pedro Neto! Oh, should have put that away. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
And we have substitutions taking place.
Okafor.
Absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Ampadu gets over and intercepts. Now it's Calvert-Lewin.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Cleared away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Caicedo. Chalobah. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. João Pedro. Bornau wins the duel this time. Justin. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Muscular approach does pay off here. James. Aronson. Ambitious ball here. James. And the flag has stayed down. Fernandez is there and he can get that clear. And it's Bogle. Bogle. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been well dealt with. Ampadu.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Chance to play it in. Tries to get it clear, and it's Palmer.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. He's making a real surge on the left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fernandez. James. And here's Neto. Longstaff does really well to win the ball there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Longstaff, Okafor. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ampadu. The final 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings. Palmer. Fernandez shifted upfield. Garnacho. Cucurella. Caicedo. Bogle, now he's got space here. Colwill. Ampadu. Longstaff. Aronson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandez. Palmer. Moved on forwards. Justin makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Aronson. James. Played in with purpose. Okafor has it in a wide position. And the keeper beats it away. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Colwell can get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Garnacho looks to get on the end of this. Wins the duel this time. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That has been knocked clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. James. Fernandez. João Pedro. Now it's Palmer. That is a great pick out. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Garnacho. João Pedro. Cucurella. Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice control. Garnacho. And that's aimed into the middle. Deftly away. Palmer looking to get on the end of this. And it's Palmer. Start. Okafor. He's found the way through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Palmer. Colwell aim forwards. And it's played forward. Cross goes in there. Chalobah tries to clear. That is lovely. Fernandez, gently done. Palmer. Colwell. Spread out to the left. Bogle forwards and with intent. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Plays it out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Longstaff. Justin. Longstaff.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Driven forward. James. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. Fernandez. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ampadu. And it's played forward. And it's Aronson. Aronson. Longstaff. Ampadu. Out to the right. Played back in. They are right into last chance territory. Bogle. Well, this is surely their last chance. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Chalobah gets it away. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Caicedo. Garnacho. Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandez. João Pedro. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Who is going into that little black book? He's got himself an absolute peach. That was beautiful, something close to genius. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for us.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Succumbs to the pressure. Fernandez with a definite foul there. Caicedo is there and he can get that clear. And it's Bogle. He steps in, and that's the end of that. James. Palmer. Caicedo. Chalobah played out towards the right wing. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.